Are you sitting home with questions about how to do things in this hobby? Are there things that you don't know that you wish you knew? Maybe how other people research prices, maybe how people ship, maybe how people package their cards, or how people organize their cards. Hi, I'm Jimmy Guns, and I'd like to talk to you about how I ship cards. I think this would be kind of cool, a little something I want to do here. Try to, throw knowledge out to other people on how we do things. Maybe it'll help somebody. What I ask is that you go and watch this video. Hopefully it helps you. If you have any questions of something that you would like to know, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, maybe ask the question down in the chat, and we can get somebody to make a video to help explain it for you. Yeah, enjoy. Hey, what's going on, guys? Jimmy Guns here. So I've been in this hobby for about 4 years, and I've learned a lot more in the last year about things than I did like in the first 3. It's weird how we start to do things a certain way, and then we get comfortable with the way that we do things, and we never look into doing anything different. I remember for the first 2 years, I've been doing my gun show auctions forever, and I've always had to ship out like 30 packages a week. And, for the first 2 years, I used to write out with a marker everybody's address. I'd have to have, a book with people's addresses in it, and I'd have to write everything out, and my name, everything. And then I got smart and started using a shipping program. A lot of people might not know about this stuff. Also, the way that I order my supplies for shipping, how I set my shipping up, has all changed and gotten a lot better. These are things I want to share with people, might be able to help somebody. The reason I decided to do this was I bought a card off eBay. Paid $5 for the card, and it was $4 for shipping. And I went ahead and paid for it 2 days ago. And yesterday, so in 1 day's time, it shows up at my doorstep, FedEx, in an envelope, and it was in a big bubble mailer, and then another little bubble mailer. And I reached out to the seller, and I was like, holy shit, did you teleport that to me? Like, how much did you pay to, to ship through FedEx? Because I always use USPS. And they were like, yeah, it was $8.95. And I was like, bro, that's how much I paid for the card and the shipping. Like, you didn't make any money. So I explained to them what I do, and they're like, thank you very much. But I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll kick this out to some other people that might help somebody else out. And I'm also thinking that there's so much stuff that I still don't know. Maybe we can have some other people from the hobby who know how to do things kind of do a tutorial video to help other people out. I watch a lot of the, like the card investment YouTube channels, and they always have the graphs up, and it shows what things are selling for, and da-da-da-da-da. And, one of the things with me is, I always do my gun show, so I've never been worried about the price of a card. I put a card up, whatever it sells for is what it goes for. Sometimes I'd make more money than it was worth. Sometimes I'd make less, a lot less. I just learned like 6 months ago how to even go on eBay and look at sold listings. But the thing is, eBay sold listings sometimes don't tell the whole story. Because it'll have a price with a buy it now, and it'll show sold, and you don't know how much somebody actually paid for the card. There's programs you have to go through for that. Sometimes somebody will have a card up, it's like $200 card, and you'll be like, wow, it sold for $2.38. That can't be right. Well, obviously they killed the listing, something happened, but it still shows there is sold when you're looking. I don't understand it, but I know, I've tried to sell cards before, like on Twitter, and people will come back with these comps, and I'm like, yeah, that's not real, bro. That's 1000% not real. Anyways, what I want to do today is I want to talk about the shipping aspect. I want to talk about how I do my shipping. Number one, bubble mailers. I get bubble mailers from Uline. These are the 10x6s. These are the 0. Does it say on here? Yep, it says 0. And we can flip this around right on Uline right now. And when you're on Uline, you can get 250 of these for $38. Now, you got about $40 in shipping. They end up running you about 30 cents a piece. But what's cool is to have a giant box with 250 of these, and you just dig into the box and pull them out, and you don't have to worry about getting new ones for a long time. So that's my first little bit of advice to you guys. Uline to get your bubble mailers. And Uline isn't paying me for this. Another thing that I do, you know, a lot of times I will get a card, you know, I'll buy a card on eBay from somebody, and I'll get the package, and it's just a freaking card in the package. And I'm like, that is insane to me. You know, stuff pops out. Cards get damaged. All kinds of stuff. So what people always say is to use blue tape. You know, use your blue tape to tape the top. And that'll make it to where a card doesn't pop out, nothing happens. But you still got to protect this card. So how do I protect cards when I ship cards? Well, we all get these medium flat rate boxes. If you buy lots of stuff from people. Shout out Blake and Nicole. Something they sent me on this one. We all get these flat rate boxes. These are the longer ones. A lot of times you'll get jerseys in them. Other stuff. These are sitting right at the front of your post office. You can always go in and grab a couple of them. But these are the perfect size for shipping cards. And I'll show you how. Where it's glued together, all you got to do is you pull that apart, okay? Then you have multiple areas that you use. I use this one. I use this flap. I use this flap running all the way down in this one. And I'll show you what we do here. So I will take my scissors, and first I will cut this super long one. And then you got to cut the little piece off right here. All right, so now you got the super long one. And on the side, when you cut the sides off, they're a lot shorter than the long one. So I'll show you the difference here. So you got them this short, then you got this one that's this long. Now, these are the perfect size because, well, if you're shipping a card. Actually, you know what? I got to send this out to my buddy Victor Negron right here. Purchased the card in my Saturday gun show. Saturdays, I go live, 4 p.m. Pacific. We do an auction, hobby hangout. Come check it out. So this one needs to go out to my guy, Victor Negron. So you take your card. It's got to go in a bag, obviously. I got it taped. Put it in a bag. And then you pop it inside of one of these right here, all the way down to the bottom. And then I fold it. So you got your card in here. Fold it again. Now your card's protected. This is where you could use like some different tape. I always use blue tape, whatever. Tape it closed. Tape it around the side so the card doesn't pop out. And now you have a very protected card. So, as I was saying, forever, what I would do is I would write everything down on this thing. And that is horrible. Much better to go ahead and print stuff off. But even better than printing, I picked up this Rollo little laser printer. And it's got the sticky sheets. So it prints the stuff right out. It prints the stuff right out. You pulls it right out of your account. I use a program called Pirate Ship. My buddy Deafness45, Jeff, turned me on to that. This is what makes Pirate Ship so amazing. Number one, they have a contract with the post office, so you get a deal on every package you ship. It's not a lot, but if it's, 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, and you're doing 30 a week, that adds up. That becomes some McDonald's money. So, and I also use Pirate Ship. Here we go. So, got Pirate Ship up. This is what makes Pirate Ship so dope. So, you go to ship, you go to single. After you put somebody's name in once, it automatically pops up. So, what do we got going on? So, now we have our protected card. We have our bubble mailer. I have my little scale sitting right here. So I'm going to turn this thing on. Put them both on. Shows what it weighs. 2. All right, so we're all set up right here. I'm going to go to And what I like the most about it is that when you put somebody's name in, you put their email and everything, once you type in the first couple letters, their info already pops up. So if it's someone who buys from you a lot, boom, it's right there. Every time. You don't got to search for stuff. And then it keeps your settings. So I got padded envelope, then I go to length, boom, 10 is already right there because it's a 10 by 6. And again, this thing weighed 1.34, so I'm just going to go ahead and make that be 2 ounces. Your rates, $3.49. So you get a little discount. If I would have took it into the post office, it'd be $4.45. So get a little dealio right there. It'll pop up, print label. Boom. Oh, I got to switch to my Rollo printer. Boom. Print. Pops right out. I love this. This is so easy. So, boom. Popped right out. I just pull the sticky off. Put that right on there. Drop the card in. And that thing is ready to go. That is protected. If you guys know anything about the post office, has ever worked at the post office, have seen how packages and envelopes could possibly be treated, that card is safe. Nothing's going to happen to that card. That card's good to go. So, Victor, your card's on its way. The one I just flicked across the room. It's on its way, and it's going to be in great shape. Don't worry about it. So that's that. Some other things that I think would be cool if we can get some tutorial videos on is things that I don't even know. Like, I know that you could go on eBay, and I know that you could type in a certain kind of card that you're looking for, and if that card ever pops up on eBay, you get a notification. I don't know how to do that. I would love to see a video where somebody explains how to do that. Like I said, the other one, when something is a buy it now, and somebody makes an offer, and you don't know how much it actually sold for. I would love to know what it actually sells for. Because there have been a couple of times that I've thrown a card up on Twitter and I put it up at a certain price because it's what I've looked at, and you just get roasted on social media for whatever you want to ask for your card. So you at least want it to be in the ballpark. You at least, if you're popping a card up to sell, I can't stand outside of a 7-Eleven and sell candy bars for $4 a piece when they have them inside at 79 cents a piece. So you gotta kind of know what the market is to be able to sell something. What are some other things that you guys could think of that, when you realized you were doing it wrong or realized how to do something, you were like, this is life right here. This is great. We got a lot of people that are new to the hobby that don't quite know how to do stuff. You want to be able to protect them from, making horrible investments, making mistakes, anywhere that you could save some money. Like when I first popped in, I was getting my bubble mailers at Fred Meyer's, and I was taking a giant thing full of 30 different envelopes, and I'd go into the post office and I'd have to stand there while they scanned each one, put them in, and then pay at the end. And I'd have to pay those inflated prices. And now that I have Pirate Ship, thanks again, Deafness. Now that I have Pirate Ship, I save money on shipping. I save money on time. I print my labels. I still take them into the post office and I have them scan each package, just so it shows they were received by the post office. I think it's smart. Cool thing about Pirate Ship, you can also put signature confirmations. You could put insurance on packages right from here. You can ship to Canadadia. Very easy. Way easier than going to the post office and ship to Canadadia, and you got to fill out all this big old junk. On here, you just bop, and you sign and date it. And it's Bob's your uncle. The dang thing's up north, Yeah, I think that's about it. What else? Man, I'd love to see some videos on how people organize their cards. I'd love to see videos on how people research prices, research what's hot and what's not. Kind of more in layman's terms, easy tutorial, maybe pop on your computer. Let's show some people. I think it'd be really cool. A lot of people can't go live because they don't have 1,000 subs. But if you have StreamYard or Streamlabs, you can go live. I use StreamYard. Streamlabs has a lot of really cool stuff. I would love to see a tutorial video. Smash, maybe you can make that one. I would love to see a video on how to properly use these programs. That way other people can maybe go live. Yeah, if you guys can think of anything else that newbies or maybe people already in the hobby that just don't know, do some kind of videos, maybe do the video and post the link in the chat. That way people can easily find it. I think that'd be real cool. But I think that's it for today. Yeah, we ran over where I get my supplies, how I package things, my shipping. Oh, by the way, that Rollo printer, and I think it was like 1,000 different, the little stickers. I think it was like $230. And I understand that seems like a big investment out the gate. But here's the deal. The price I paid for that, say $230, me using this program, if it saves me 50 cents per package that I put out, because I'm sitting here doing it by myself, that's 400 packages that I had to put out, and now it's paying for itself. This thing started paying for itself months ago. One of the best purchases that I've made in this hobby in doing what I do. So, yeah, I think that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Just something different I decided to throw out. And again, if anybody wants to make a video saying how you guys do something, maybe a tip or a trick that you've learned, make a video and post it in the chat. That way other people can see it. I greatly appreciate it. All right, you guys take care. Today Friday, tomorrow Saturday. Yep, gun show, 4 p.m. Pacific. Good times, good people, good fun, good whiskey. we have a good time. I wait all week for it. So let's get some people in there, man. You guys be a light in somebody's life. I appreciate you. You take care. Yeah. Oh, and that's right. I think there's 2 days left to get your YouTube Hall of Fame nominations in. If you guys have not done your video yet, you need to do your video, and you need to post it in the chat of Mike the Baseball Collector in his video. That way he can tally it up. I've been trying to work real hard to get people to put Deafness 45 on their lists. It's somebody that I feel like really deserves to be in the YouTube Hall of Fame. And yeah, man, you guys should make one. Make your voice be heard. I'll also put a link in the description of my own YouTube Hall of Fame nomination video that you guys can check out. Yeah, that's it. You guys take care. Be a light in someone's life. Later.